So you may remember this. Back in March, Greensboro had a sidewalk chalk competition, and the event showcased original chalk artwork in the city's botanical gardens. There were 6 different categories and winners. Some of the categories were youth, teen, and fan favorite. So with the upcoming holiday, I have been thinking of sidewalk chalk fun. You're in?
I'm in.
Absolutely. we were in, right?
You were in, like really in. Okay, so folks at home, let's look at the sidewalk chalk fun that we had with the 4 to 5 peeps for today. All right, so let's look at it. There we go. Check this out. Lauren is up first with the sparkler. I must say, while Lauren is not holding the sparkler far enough down for safety, this is chalk art. Then, of course, there was Chad, and he was our favorite Yankee Doodle dandy, and we're going to see these again. He's looking good, waving the flag, got that big hat on.
And the 2.
And the 2, right? And then, of course, Lady Liberty with all of the fireworks behind her. You, too, can be part of this July 4th fun. So how was it?
It was a lot of fun. Now I get what you were saying. My hand was too
close to the
sparkler.
Burning your hand.
Or I just can, make fire come out of my hand.
So kids, don't try this at home.
It was. I enjoyed doing it, and especially because we did it when we did, and because rain, I think, washed it away about 5 minutes afterward.
Yes, I had done it like in the heat of the day, right? And then all of a sudden, like the clouds came, and I'm like, oh no.
You said we got to get out here now.
Now.
Did you have fun making it? Let's see your hands.
I did. They're much better now. They were full of chalk beforehand, but that's part of the fun, don't you think?
Absolutely.
How long did it take you to do all 3 of them? Because they were really well done.
Not too bad, like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is folks can do this at home. This is one of those things where y'all can dream up something and do it together, have family fun. It's like cheap, right?
Right.
Okay, so this is our humble stab at chalk art, but I want to show you some real chalk art from another state. This is Chalkfest, and of all places, Chad, your home state of Wisconsin. This is a staple. They've been doing it for 18 years. 400 pieces of customized art line the sidewalks of downtown Wausau. Have you ever been to Wausau?
Yeah, that was,
Okay. All right, so what's the secret to long-lasting chalk art? Here it is.
I use both the dry chalk and water. So I'll put down a base layer and I'll smudge it in, and then I'll spray it down with water to kind of seal it to the concrete. Spraying it with the water does hold it down for longer periods of time. So wetting the chalk kind of turns it into like a paint.
Interesting. Water, what would you even think that? I thought water would be the chalk art killer, but it's the secret ingredient.
She said a base paint, a base coat. Like, I mean, it looks like a painting.
Oh, yeah.
I would be so nervous to organize something like that outdoors when you don't really know what the weather's going to be like.
Right. I mean, yeah, it can't be 100% right.
I'm sure they had a rain date, like a backup date.
Yeah, probably.
So what I thought was really interesting was the whole point about the water part, but you guys have been to the Wyndham and seen the sand sculpture?
Yeah.
And they use water for that too, to make it mold and do all that kind of stuff.
Right, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Because you would think it would be the enemy.
Right. This is a very off the wall comment, but do you ever notice? So I have hair product in my hair, and sometimes when it gets wet from being out in the rain, when it dries, it's harder than it was when I first put the product in.
And I because you already had product in your hair,
yes.
I guess, that makes sense. Because even with my hair, like I put mousse in it, and if I put more water in it, it still hardens even more.
So I wonder if it's the same idea.
It's like activation.
Yeah.
Weird. Science.
Science, yeah.
Science. Okay. All right. If you missed our chalk art, we leave you with a few pics from this year as we had our fun outside earlier today.
That was fun.